The story of Professor Christiana Okechukwu of Nigeria is one of compassion and love for her community. And as the saying goes, if you educate one, you educate the village. Professor Christiana Okechukwu teaches at Montgomery College in the U.S. state of Maryland. She is a Nigerian working in the U.S., but whose heart is in her native country. She runs the Inwele Center in Enugu to help young girls who leave school without marketable skills. But what motivated her to start the center?
I felt that if I empower one of them, it becomes a multiplier effect. If it's within a family, that family will now start learning from one of them. Like the girl that's now a chemical engineer. She's been able to influence her other sisters to also toe the line and go to school.
Widowed early, she was left with 3 young children whose future she often worried about. She hoped if anything happened to her, others would step up and give her children an education.
Where I was widowed at 26. My oldest was 7 years old then, and I had to raise them and run away from Nigeria and get here. That's why I'm passionate about giving these kids great aspiration. That oldest daughter that's 17 is now a professor at Harvard. The youngest is a lawyer. The middle one is a social worker. It can be better than that. And that's my passion for plowing my money down there. Because I know, like that girl that's now a chemical engineer, what can you do again? She's gotten married, she's got children, she's a chemical engineer, she's feeding her family. So they can be fighting the big fight. Like what somebody said to me, or said to us in a gathering of Inwele Center. Inwele Center is like the fish. It lays millions of eggs and goes away quietly. Some people can lay one egg like the hen and be going, I laid egg. They can make all the noise in the media. It will be signifying nothing. So instead of getting there and butting heads with the powers that be, I use my money. I make sure I'm raising people, posterity. I don't even have retirement fund.
Inwele Center is a Nigerian non-profit, non-governmental organization whose mission is to alleviate the difficulty faced by indigent youths and women who want to improve their lot by assisting them to get the remedial education needed to enter a higher institution, and by helping them acquire computer and job skills that will enable them work and earn money to be able to go to school at the same time.
Recommend this center. So I want to say, Christiana, that is, you inspire me a lot. It's unbelievable. I know I have also tried to achieve on my own, but what I'm seeing here, I cannot actually explain, because the way it started seemed to me as if it was a big joke, and I said, I think you are taking on too much more than you can bite. But I can see now that she can actually, handle the situation. Christy, you are a lesson for everyone here, particularly you young ones, to know that you can do it. You don't have to rely on somebody to do it. And the only way you can do it right now, I know that you don't have your own money, but the only way you can do it is to pay attention to what you are being taught, to ensure that when you leave here, you will take this forward. Otherwise, it will make no sense of what she's doing. When you leave here.
These are the faces of Nigerian men and women seeking information and opportunity. Rabbi Howard Gorin saw them firsthand during a trip to Nigeria in 2004 and returned to the States determined to make a difference.
See, a lot of people go and they see the poverty and they meet the people and they fall in love with the people and they make promises. And the promises largely go unfulfilled.
Little did Gorin know, but a passionate Nigerian native and professor at Montgomery College, Dr. Christiana Okechukwu was hard at work trying to send materials back to her homeland where she continued to see enormous needs.
I knew how much giving them books was helping. So I started book drives here. My colleagues at Montgomery College started giving me books to send home.
And it was one of those colleagues who saw a match made in heaven, urging Okechukwu to contact her rabbi about the efforts in full swing at the Tikvat Israel congregation. Together, they began collecting books and computer equipment and shipping it back to Nigeria.
When we join forces, we accomplish a lot. He has the money, he has the connections. I have the Nigerian front. I can negotiate myself and my way around the custom and get the things out in a very quick time.
Professor Okechukwu had many success stories of young men and women whose lives have been transformed by the skills they get from her Inwele Education and Resource Center in Enugu, Nigeria. I like how she sums it up. If you have education, even an armed robber cannot steal it from you.